Very warm welcome from me, Alex Wilson. For those of you who do not know me, I am head of the instructor program at the Dog Training College, and I'm also a Tellington Detached Practitioner Level 2. And I'm really excited to be here tonight. In the background, over the last couple of months, we've been working very hard together to sort of revamp the instructor training program, and I think what we've got is really, really cool, and I can't wait to tell you all about it tonight. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen. We will do a Q&A session at the end, and more than happy to stick around to take any questions relating to the instructor program. I'm not here to talk about the dog trainer program, so if we can keep questions to the instructor program, that would be fantastic. So I'm just going to go and pull up my presentation and say, if anybody's got questions, pop them in the chat. The production team will feed those questions back to me, and then I'll take any questions at the end. So bear with me a second. And so hopefully everybody can see, hopefully everybody can see my screen now. And we're calling this little presentation, How to Become a Licensed DTC Instructor. And the first thing you'll see that the two programs we're really going to be talking about tonight is the Canine Body Language program and the Reactive Rascals program. And that's not to say that none of this applies to the Puppy Trainer program and Rapid Recallers, but unfortunately, those are new programs and the courses are currently sold out, but we are hoping to put on more courses into the new year. So really, this is going to be a sort of a whistle-stop A to Z on how to grow a super successful one-to-many teaching business without necessarily any previous experience. And I just really want to sort of just explain this term one-to-many, because so much in dog training is all about one-to-one, and that expression is so common. We talk about doing a one-to-one where it's us as the instructor working with a single client, or it might be working within a small group of maybe having four owners or 4 dogs and 1 instructor. But what we're talking about is more the environment of a lecture, environment of a larger group, which again, for so many people can be really, really exciting for them to attend. I think it's fair to say that for some students, going into a smaller environment, going into an environment of a one-to-one can often be challenging, can often be quite nerve-wracking. So a lot of clients, a lot of students really like the environment of going into a situation where they can be in an audience or around a table in a bigger environment. This program will give you the opportunity to earn in excess of £1,000 a month teaching our programs, and you've got the opportunity to teach these programs both in person and on Zoom or other interactive platforms. It doesn't have to be a full-time business. This is something that you can bolt on to your existing pet business. And even if you're not in the pet industry already, but you've got a passion for dogs, a passion to work with dogs, this could be a really exciting stepping stone to getting into the pet industry. So here's just a photograph I put in of one of my courses. and my courses do sell out. I run a lot of courses. Before the pandemic, I was running a lot of in-person courses. Most weekends, I'd be running at least one, sometimes multiple courses. And my courses do sell out. And with the training that we've got for you here at the Dog Training College, your courses will sell out as well. And there's nothing more exciting than being able to advertise a sold out course, because the next time you put that course on, you're going to have a waiting list of people just wanting to jump in and take action. So why not you? So today is your opportunity to partner with us here at the Dog Training College. And I think I'm a good person to be presenting this, because I haven't been head of this program for forever. I was just like you guys originally. I was a licensed instructor, but through the lockdown, I've really built this into a full-time business. And before that, it was really going in the right direction. You can make money, and you can make a good living teaching canine body language, reactive rascals, rapid recaller, and the puppy program, helping people to learn more about their dogs. And let's be honest, this is the course that your clients and their dogs are going to want you to take. So over the next 20 minutes or so, what I'm going to do is just walk you through in a relatively simplistic term how to set up and market and teach one of our courses. Hopefully that sounds like a plan. So a little bit about me. I've already mentioned myself already, but just to give you a little bit of background, I've been involved with the Dog Training College since virtually its inception, when I ran a couple of T-Touch courses for them, and then got more and more involved. And then when they launched the canine body language course, I jumped in because it was something that I was very passionate about. I'm also a Tellington T-Touch practitioner. And I'm an instructor and an instructor trainer for the Dog Training College. So what are we going to learn about in this presentation? So first of all, excuse me, we're going to sort of think about the first strategy of how to set up your instructor business. What is involved, what equipment you might need, and what you're going to need to get out and run these incredible courses, because there's no doubt about it, these are fantastic courses. They're probably some of the best courses out there in the market, and they are relatively easy to teach. So the second strategy I want to share with you is how you can be up and running in a relatively short period of time. And really, once you've completed the training, you passed the online component of the course, you're ready to go, and you can be up and running and putting on courses as I do. The third strategy is we want to share with you some of the pitfalls which will stop this becoming a profitable venture for you. And the fourth strategy is really, we want to tell you that we want to share with you the tools that we use to put on and market sellout courses, because it's all very well to put on a course, but can you put those bums on seats? Can you sell that course out? Because that's where you'll make money if you can run sellout courses. So why is this important, and why is it important now? So really, we've got to remember we're just coming out of a pandemic, and a lot of new people have bought or taken on dogs. They wanted the companionship through the lockdowns, and people really want to have a better understanding of their dog. Many people have experienced problems with their dogs. They've had to deal with challenging behaviors, and as we emerge back into the real world, they're going to be looking for help. Over the last 12 months, there have been limited opportunities. Certainly, there have been virtually no in-person training opportunities. And for a lot of people, you know, they've been furloughed. They've had grants from the government and had very few opportunities to spend a lot of their money. So there are people with money in their pocket looking to spend money. And let's be honest, all of us who own a dog, we are passionate about having a dog, and we want to spend money in having that awesome relationship with the dog and doing the best we can for these wonderful creatures that we are lucky enough to share our lives with. Live stream has been really exciting. If you'd said to me 18 months ago, you're going to be teaching courses on Zoom, on live stream, I'd never even heard of Zoom 2 years ago until I was on a professional dog committee, and we used Zoom for our committee meetings, and that was my first ever exposure to Zoom. Now Zoom is second nature to me. You know, I use Zoom for my social life. One of my close friends lives in Switzerland, and we have regular coffee together on Zoom. I hang out with my 90-year-old mother on Zoom. A lot of times where I might have gone to business meetings, I can now do them on Zoom, not just with people in this country, but internationally. So Zoom has really been a big asset to us. And it's something that we can really embrace as dog training instructors. But that doesn't mean that we don't want to be getting out and teaching in person, because we want to be able to have a combination of the two. But Zoom and other platforms opens up so many opportunities because we can actually interact. We can meet clients from all over the world. I was teaching a course on Saturday morning, and I had a lady who joined us all the way from Florida. I've had clients from Australia, I've had clients from Europe, even from the Middle East. And this gives me opportunities. This opens up new markets that were not open to me 2 years ago. And the Dog Training College, we're here at the Dog Training College, we're looking for a limited number of like-minded people who would like to partner with us to help us roll out these courses. You know, we're not running enough of these courses at the moment. We are getting so many inquiries, so much demand for these courses that we need to increase our team to be able to roll out these incredible courses. So is this for you? So let us think about who this program is really ideal for. So number one, if you are looking to start a pet business, maybe you want to do this alongside your existing job, and you want to break into the dog training world, the dog instructing world, and so on. Well, this program is absolutely tailor-made for you. If you're looking for a total career change, maybe you've had enough of what you've been doing. Maybe you've come through COVID and you're working as a medical professional, and the stress of that life is too much, and you're looking for a new career. This could be a really exciting full-time opportunity for you. This could be absolutely huge. And you may already have a pet business, and you want something to bolt on to your existing dog training business, your existing dog grooming business, your existing pet shop, and so on. Well, this could be exactly the perfect revenue stream and a way of being able to help dog owners who are really needing your help at this time. So before we go on, I do have a disclaimer. So you're not going to make £1,000 a month without doing any work. I promise you, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I'll also promise you there is no such thing as a get-rich-quick scheme. Well, perhaps if you're a gambler and you get the winner of the 320, but that is not something that we at the Dog Training College are going to encourage. This is not indicative of everybody's results. You've got to do the work, you've got to follow the program to get the results that you are looking for. Many people many of you who are here tonight won't take action, and you will not get the results because you're not willing to take action. So the people what we are looking for are action takers. And what I would like to say at the get-go is at the end of this presentation, we do have a very special invitation for you. So please stick around to the end. You may also have questions, stick them in the chat, and we will happily take any questions at the end. So the invitation will give you the opportunity to partner with us at the Dog Training College, to build a successful business, to offer these courses in person and via live stream, helping, and this will really help dogs and help their owners at an affordable price. Because one of the joys of, remember we talked about the difference between one-to-many and one-to-one teaching. The beauty of one-to-one, or one-to-many teaching, sorry, is the fact that we can have a lot of people paying a small or reasonable price ticket, and we can still make good money out of this program. This will also be a great way to connect with new one-to-one clients, new people to fill your puppy classes, because you might be running a course with 30 or 40 people, and these are people within your local area, and these are people who are likely to want to work with you again and in the future. So why should you listen to me? You know, who am I to actually tell you how to be successful as a dog training instructor? Well, I run successful sellout body language and reactive rascals courses most months on Zoom, and I can't wait for restrictions to be lifted, because I can't wait to get out there and run them again in person, because I was running very successful courses prior to lockdown. In fact, I had to, the weekend of lockdown was the first course that I've ever had to cancel. And it wasn't the fact that I was cancelling it because I didn't have enough people. I had to cancel it because the government told me so. And that was what brought me on to live stream. And, you know, some of my courses I had as many as 80 people in the courses. And don't be put off by numbers, because in fact, you know, I've taught courses with 10 people. I've taught courses with 80 people plus. And sometimes it's a lot easier to teach a course with a big number, because you get a really good atmosphere with the students. So numbers can be a really good thing. And it isn't a daunting thing to have large numbers of people on your courses. Every course I've ever put on has made a profit, and there is no point in running these if you're going to run them at a loss. But I can hand on heart tell you all my courses have made a profit. I've had over 1,500 students in less than 2 years. You know, some of those people have been in person, some of those people have been live stream, but I'm sure that is even quite a conservative number of people who've been on my workshops. So here's just another picture. This was a course I think I taught in Lincoln. Again, this was last January, just before the lockdown came in. And you can see we had a lovely packed group. And I think this was a Reactive Rascals course. So let me tell you a little bit about the Dog Training College if you're not familiar with us. So the DTC is a leading provider and an award winner of accredited courses. And all the courses of the DTC run are accredited. They're the only dog training organization to have achieved an Investors in People accreditation. Their customer base, or our customer base, extends to over 25,000 students worldwide. And they've got over 10,000 five-star reviews on Trustpilot, and that really is something to shout about. You also the DTC networks with some of the world's top dog training instructors and professionals around the world. They also offer 24/7 telephone and email support from their dedicated head office team. And they're an innovative and fast growing team. So you'll be in bed with a great organization. And I know from my own experience, they are great to work with. The team are awesome. If there's ever a problem, they're only a phone call, a text message, or an email away. And another beauty of the Dog Training College, it's become an internationally recognized brand. You can mention the Dog Training College in Australia, South Africa, the US of A, even in Europe, and people know about our courses. So you're going to be able to promote these courses under the DTC brand, and that brand will help you sell your courses. So let us talk a little bit about our courses. First of all, both the Reactive Rascals and the Canine Body Language course are CPD certified. And that's really, really important because there's a lot of organizations out there that will help people get funding to do CPD. That, for those who aren't familiar, that's continued professional development. But they will be looking for courses that are accredited, and the Dog Training College courses are accredited. And you will be able to award your students who come on a canine body language course, you'll be able to award them 4 points for attending the course. And those who are coming on Reactive Rascals, you'll be able to award them 5 points. The other beauty of our courses, they are suitable both for dog owners and canine professionals. And I've had people on my courses, particularly the canine body language course. I've had vets on my course. I've had professional behaviorists on my course. I've had dog trainers, dog training instructors, physios, vet physios. I'm sure there are many job titles in the dog world who have not been on one of our courses. So regardless whether you're teaching canine body language, Reactive Rascals, puppy instructor, or rapid recallers, you are opening the doors to canine professionals and the general public. So you've got an enormous customer base. They can be taught to large or small groups. And this is important. Whilst I like teaching to big groups, I have also done private trainings where I've been approached by other dog training schools, and they've just wanted me to come and teach to their team and teach to their VIP customers, so that the courses can be adapted to big and to small groups. And our courses are equally teachable on both platforms, live stream and in person. So let us talk about some of the secrets of how we do things. So first of all, we need to think about how do we set up our one-to-many teaching business. In the old days, it was very easy. We used, if you were setting up a course, setting up a workshop, you just pop some leaflets around the local pet shop, around the vets, and that would fill your course. Now we have to be more sophisticated, and we have to look at marketing strategies. We have to look at using things like Facebook, Google, social media, and other areas to really build engagement with people who might book onto our courses. It can also be very helpful to learn how to build a mailing list, because if you've got a mailing list, this is golden, because these are people who are going to engage with you. So secret number 2 is how can you be up and running as soon as you complete the training? Well, we'll be talking in a minute about the different components of the training. Once you have passed the online course component, once you have attended our in-person workshop, you have shown to us that you are capable of teaching these courses. Off you go. I remember when I qualified as a canine body language instructor, I was teaching my first course within 3 weeks, and I had about 40 people on that first course. Yes, it will be slightly daunting on the first one, but I guarantee you, if you're anything like me, within an hour of teaching it, within an hour of starting to teach it, you're just going to get so absorbed in the work. It's going to be an incredible experience for you. So secret number three, we want to share with you the pitfalls of stopping this from becoming a profitable venture. Remember, plan, and plan again. Those of you who know the Reactive Rascals course will have heard that expression too. It's just as important when we're talking about dogs as when we're talking about our courses. So planning your marketing, planning your strategy, thinking about when you release your tickets, all these things, there are some simple rules, and we will teach you these rules so that when you come to launch your course, you'll have the tools at your fingertips so that you'll sell out your courses. And secret number 4, we want you to learn the techniques that we use at the Dog Training College to market our courses, because if you're running successful courses, that can only benefit the Dog Training College just as much as it benefits you. So content is key, and I'm not going to be talking about puppy and reactive and rapid recallers, because as I said to you, those courses are full. But we have got some exciting dates for canine body language and for reactive rascals. So let us talk about canine body language, and that course is divided into 4 very clear sections that you will be teaching. The first part of the course is the components of the dog, and this covers calming signals. So we'll be asking the question, why do dogs wiggle their ears? What does a dog with a wagging tail mean they're a happy dog? Is a dog that rolls on their back really wanting their tummy tickled? And these will be the things that you will be learning, and these will be the things that you'll be imparting to your students. The second part of the course will be looking at canine emotions. You'll be learning about canine emotions and what it means when a dog has a full arousal bucket. We'll be learning about stress and whether stress is a good or bad situation for a dog. We'll be learning about fear. We'll be asking ourselves, is it okay for dogs to growl? We'll also be thinking about the coping strategies for dogs. And when a dog is still, is the dog actually shut down, or is the dog calm? All these things we'll be learning about and thinking about in the canine emotions section of the course. And then the third part of the course is dog-dog communication. When we see our dogs play, is that play necessarily appropriate? Or do we just say to ourselves, but well, my dog always plays like that, and it may not be appropriate, but perhaps we just accept it because they're dogs. But let me ask you this question. If you have a human child, and I'll be honest, I don't have human children. My children have 4 legs and wagging tails. But if I had a human child and they played with another child by biting, scratching and kicking, that probably would not be considered to be appropriate. Yet so often I see people with their dogs, and I see their dogs playing in an appropriate way and without them teaching disengagement. And one of the things that we are really passionate about is helping dogs to play appropriately, helping them to disengage. And we're going to be sharing these tools and sharing the ways that you can teach these skills to your clients. And then finally, in the last section of the course, we're going to put it all together, and you're going to show your students a number of videos. And as one team of dog detectives, they're going to work together and analyze what is happening. Is the play appropriate? What calming signals are the dogs offering? What actually is that dog telling you? And all this And all this we roll into 4 hours, allowing time for students to ask questions. Wow, quite a course, and so much content, because content is key. Then let us talk about the Reactive Rascals course. Absolutely brilliant course, so much there to help so many people. And the first part of the course is understanding reactivity. And so many people don't realize how prevalent reactivity is amongst dogs. There was a study done, it was called, I think it was Casey et al., and I think it was 2013, it might have been 2010. And in that study, it showed that, and it was an owner-reported study, and it showed that 20% of all dogs were reactive. This was based on owners reporting what they saw in their own dogs. But the reality is that most dogs are reactive to some degree. Just like us as humans, we're reactive to some degree. We might react to noise, we might react to light or whatever. And it's understanding about dogs being reactive and helping dogs to be able to overcome certain areas of reactive or challenging behaviors. The second section is being our dog superhero. What can we change in the management of our dogs to help them be better members of society? And in the third section, we talk about the method that we use at the Dog Training College to help dogs cope with the challenges. And we're going to share those tools with you. And then finally, we have the Reactive Rascals Toolkit. And this isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. We're going to give you the tools. We're going to show you the tools to be able to teach owners how to make some changes, to do things differently, to help their dogs be less reactive. And all this is rolled into 5 hours. There's a lot for people to take in, but they will go away hopefully with 1 or 2 new things that they can change with their dog. So are you already running a pet business in any shape or form? This might be a grooming salon. This might be you're a dog walker. This might be you're a dog trainer. This might be you run a small pet business. And this could be the really great bolt-on to your existing pet business. It could provide an additional income stream for you, quite a decent extra income stream for you. It is easy to integrate with your existing business, and it can also be something that you can upsell to your existing customers, but also the customers who come on your courses may in turn then become customers of your existing pet business. As I said, you can cross-sell it with your existing customers. You don't necessarily need any extra staff to employ or to manage this. This can be run by you, and you may need a part-time assistant to help you on course days. You don't need a particular premises. It's easy enough to hire a hall or to do this on live stream. It's easy to set up. It's easy to manage. You don't need a degree in business to be able to offer this kind of course. But one of the things that's so useful if you've already got your own pet business, you can use this as a magnet to attract new customers. It can also be a brilliant part-time business. As we said, you could earn an additional £1,000 per month. Flexible hours, run courses in the evenings or weekends. If you're already busy on the weekends, I've run courses, I've run canine body language courses starting at 5 o'clock on an evening and finishing at 10 o'clock. Starting at 6 o'clock and finishing at 10 o'clock. Reactive Rascals starting at 5 and finishing at 10. People are happy to go to the theatre in the evening, to go to a concert in the evenings. People will book on dog courses in the evenings. Weekends also a great time to be running courses. Like we said, no premises needed, no special staff required. but it can gratefully increase your disposable income. I'm sure you've already got a passion for dogs and which you want to share. So this is a great way of sharing your passion with dogs and meeting lots of lovely like-minded people. It could also be a great stepping stone to getting into a full-time dog career. And it can also be a perfect component for starting a full-time pet business. Maybe you've got a business plan already for a full-time pet business. And this could be something extra to add to that, to your portfolio of products that you offer to your clients. So maybe you're fed up with your current job. Maybe you're fed up with working 9 to 5 in a company where you're not getting appreciated. You've had enough of working for other people. You've always wanted to run your own business. Perhaps like me, when I came into this business, you'd always wanted to work with dogs. Perhaps you've recently been made redundant and you're looking for something new. So these courses are easy to learn and easy to teach. You don't need any practical hands-on experience. The materials are easy to learn and easy to impart. It's a great way to start a career as a professional dog training instructor. So why canine body language? One of the things I love about this course is the variety of people I meet when I'm teaching the course and the cross-section of people from the dog world. It isn't just pet owners. It takes me across barriers into meeting fellow canine professionals. And also it's a great way of meeting pet owners and working with these pet owners and getting them more involved with their dogs than just it being a family pet. The potential for canine body language is massive. There are something like 7 million dogs in this country. In the US, in the United States, there's something like 50 million dogs. These owners of these dogs are your potential customer base. And it doesn't matter if you're thinking the UK, Europe, South Africa, the United States, Canada, there are customers out there for you. Dog owners are really wanting now to enhance their relationship with their dogs. How often do we hear trainers talking about permission-based training? And canine body language is such a great tool to be able to have a deeper relationship with our dogs. Dogs are communicating with us all the time on a minute-by-minute basis, a second-by-second basis, and a moment-by-moment basis. But how many of us actually listen to those dogs? And we have to listen with our eyes. And the way we listen is understanding about canine body language. Learn to be a dog detective. Learn to teach people to be dog detectives. And you can do this through the Canine Body Language course. So why do I love the Reactive Rascals course so much? Like I said, there are so many dogs that present reactive behaviors, and we need to be able to help these dogs, and we need to be able to help these dogs cope with challenging situations. And that to me is so rewarding. It's a challenge that nearly every dog owner has to contend with. And so it's something, the customer base is massive. So you're not looking at a specialist niche market. You're looking at, again, every dog owner is going to have at some point their dog offering up some form of reactive behavior. You can make a difference. And to me, that makes it worth getting up in the morning. The fact when I work with a reactive dog, I can make a difference. I can make a difference to that dog. I can make a difference to that dog's people. And we can do that by teaching this course. So do we need any special equipment? First of all, you do need a laptop, ideally. It is possible to use an iPad, but I wouldn't recommend it. So a laptop would be ideal. If you're going to teach in person, you will need a projector. You will need a screen, but these things are not horrendously expensive. You can pick them up secondhand on eBay, but often there are some great deals on Amazon and other retailers. You need to have a friendly personality, because there's nothing worse than going on a course and the instructor is grumpy. So you need to be friendly, and to have a sense of humor, and to have a good attitude. If you're going to teach live stream, then you will need some form of Zoom or Microsoft Teams account, so you can teach you can teach live stream. If you don't want to invest in a lot of the equipment and want to teach live, some venues that you hire you will be able to rent projectors and rent screens. But it's a small investment. So let us think about the return on investment. So if you were to teach just a single course every month, you could potentially bring in £12,000 a year profit. We're not talking about revenue. We are talking about profit. How? So we've put we've done a little we've done a little demonstration here, both for a live stream course and a in-person course. Obviously every course will be different, but this will just give you a rough idea of how you can make those numbers work. So on a live stream course, if you were to have a small number of students, say 30, and they were paying £55 per person, that will give you a revenue of £1,650. If you were to spend £300 on advertising, and you would need to then buy your certificates, because this is a certified course, you would need to buy your DTC certificates, then that would give you a profit of £1,170. Now I said to you £1,000, so actually we're a little bit over budget. You can also increase your revenue by selling student manuals. We offer these student manuals wholesale, and I will tell you from experience, loads of people buy student manuals. You could also have a little kit shop at the venue selling harnesses, leads, and other goodies. And again, this can increase your revenue as well. So I think my £1,170 is quite a conservative figure for a single course. So now let's have a look at an in-person course. So again, let's keep the numbers low, and let's take 35 students at £55 each. So your revenue is £1,925. Advertising budget of £300 for the course. Venue hire, £100. We advise having an assistant, and we pay our assistants £100 for helping on the course. We recommend doing some catering, and the better your catering you do, the better people will remember your course. And it doesn't need to cost a lot of money. We budget for £40 for catering, and within that budget you can get some nice quality biscuits, maybe a few savory snacks, and just having a few snacks for people in the break, coffee, tea, some cool drinks. All these things make that real difference when people come to an in-person course. Certificates, you're looking at £210 for your certificates, and your profit again is £1,175. Again, I think that's a very conservative estimate. When you're running an in-person course, it's even easier to have a little shop selling equipment. Live stream, you need to be doing it on your website, But if you're doing it in person, how easy it is just to put a table out, having a few things to sell, and people are in the frame of mind to buy stuff when they come on a course. So where can you teach these courses? So you could teach them to public groups. So this could be a situation of hiring a village hall and running your course at a village hall. Network with other dog training schools or within your own dog training school, and this could be a really great add-on to what your dog training school or your friend's dog training school already offers. You could teach it at primary and secondary schools, particularly canine body language, because that is so relevant to children. You could teach it also at prep schools and public schools in the private sector. So again, that could be another really good area that we haven't really exploited at the Dog Training College. So that's a new area that you guys could go into. Community groups, really, often community groups love having outside speakers. Youth groups, a lot of young people adore dogs, passionate about dogs. So putting on an evening about canine body language or reactivity could be very, very popular. Live stream, as we've already talked about. So how do we get and how do we keep our clients? You need to have a proven and repeatable process to attract and convert your clients. I pride myself with my clients of being able to attract my clients and being able to retain my clients and move them through from one course to the next. You can do the same thing. On the course, I'll be sharing the strategies that I use and the Dog Training College use to fill these courses. It's not rocket science. It does mean following a few simple rules, and we're going to share that with you guys. So advertising, where do we advertise? Our core advertising is Facebook. Facebook can be a really, really good way to advertise. You can plan your campaigns out. You can do geographical targeting, which can be so useful. You can target people by their particular interests, so you're not wasting a lot of money advertising to people who are never going to come on one of your courses. If you were to, for example, advertise in a local newspaper, yes, some people might be interested in your course, but a lot of people might not. Whilst you could create a targeted ad on Facebook, and that will reach people who are genuinely interested in dogs and genuinely interested in taking one of your courses. We will show you how to create an engaged landing page that will get your clients to take action. Here you can see one that I've created for Extra Dog, and you can see here we have lots of calls to action in it, and lots of ways to engage our people, and we'll show you how to draw and create a really cool landing page. We want you to convert leads into customers. It's all very well to get those leads, but how do we actually get those people to buy? And we'll show you how to do that. So hopefully by now you can see that this program is for you. And now we're coming to a crossroads, and you have two options. Option number one, do nothing. You've wasted the last 45 minutes of your life. Such is life, so be it. But option number two, take action. Partner with us at the Dog Training College, as I have. And remember, I haven't always been part of the management of the Dog Training College. I have spent the last few years as a licensed instructor, making a lot of money by teaching these courses. You can do the same thing. And you can benefit, as I have, from their proven system. It works. So let me ask you a question. how would you like to work directly with me and with the DTC team to help you start, run, and grow your dog training instructing business? Please say yes. You'll be thrilled to know at the end of this presentation, we're going to open up the doors and you'll have the opportunity to sign up to this incredible program. So now let's talk about what the program actually entails. So on each of the courses, you will get to do our advanced specialist program, which is worth £299. You will learn to instruct the course, and that instructing day is worth £199. You will also have an in-person day, and you can do this either live stream or in person at the DTC's head office in Ipswich, and you will get to learn from me or one of the other instructor trainers, and that is worth £499. We're going to be running regular group coaching calls in our dedicated Facebook group, and that's worth a further £1,200. And we've also, as I said, we have a support group as well, which is worth £99. And we are also going to provide a marketing package with banners, posters, other goodies, which will be worth £250. So the total value of this core package for each course is £2,546. And the reality is you only need to teach 2.5 courses and you've paid that. But don't worry, because you've shown up today, we don't want to charge you £2,546. We would like to make this affordable to you. So we've thought the price of £1,999 was a really reasonable price for all the things above, and for you guys to be set up, ready to get going, and the fact that only 2 courses would pay for your training. Does that sound fair? I thought so, but the team disagreed with me. And we decided that we would actually offer it to you guys for the incredible sum of just £997. And that will give you the opportunity for less than the revenue from 1 course to be up and running, to get up and go, and be able to be earning money from this program. But I want to say to you one thing: there are some things that this course is not. It's not a restrictive or expensive franchise like you will see with other rival organizations. I said this before, I'm going to say it again. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's also not a do nothing and money will appear. I want to remind everybody there's no such thing as a money tree. So we do have a few simple requirements of you, but you are committed to making this a success. You do have to complete the full training, and you do need to pass the online specialist program before you will be licensed to teach our course. You are willing to promote and advertise and market these courses because we want to see you guys being successful. We want you also to be running regular courses. There's no point you spending the money coming on this course and then not to actually use the program that we've taught you. So we only have a few limited dates available for the rest of this year, and we are just about to open the doors. But let me share with you the dates that we have for the in-person or the live stream instructor trainings. So if you are interested in canine body language, we are running a course on July the 4th. We are running a course on August the 8th. We are running a course on November the 5th. If you are interested in reactive rascals, then we are running a course on August the 1st. We are running a course on October the 14th, and we're running a course on November the 14th. Let me assure you, numbers will be limited on these courses. We are not going, we will be closing the doors when these courses are full, because we want to maximize everybody's learning potential and learning experience on the course. So we have now the team have just told me that the doors are now open, and you are now able to book tickets if you would like to take advantage of one of these. Our courses sell out, and yours will too. So this course, these 6 dates I've given you will sell out. So how do you book your spot? Well, you could either go across to our website, dogtrainingcollege.co.uk, or you can call our hotline on 0800 471 4742, and our operators are standing by to take your bookings. We also have payment plans available upon request, so you can spread the payments between now and the start of your course. So remember, it's www.dogtrainingcollege.co.uk, or give us a call on 0800, or if you're calling from outside of the UK, +44 800 471 4742. And I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you on one of these courses. So I'd be more than happy to take any questions. If anybody would like to ask any questions, please post them in the chat, and my lovely producer will pick up those questions and feed them back to me. So on behalf of the Dog Training College, I'd just like to thank you all for listening tonight, and hope we'll see some of you on the course. And I'd love to take any questions. Okay, so positive pause training, and I'm sorry, I don't know who Elke, sorry, says, what happens if we don't have a venue for face-to-face classes? Well, that's a really great question, because I don't have a venue for face-to-face classes, but all I do is I decide where I'm going to put a course on, and I look on Google, and I will find a venue, and I teach these courses all around the UK, and I just look for a venue, find it, speak to the people, send emails out. And it's, particularly where you're looking to run something like a canine body language course or a reactive rascals course, you're not looking for a commitment to be running a course every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. You're looking for it as a one-off. And loads of venues are really like having people who can just fill in the gaps in the calendar. So it really isn't a challenging experience. And I know a lot of dog trainers can find that a bit of a challenge, but but that's often when they're looking to run regular classes. But if it's for a one-off, and particularly at weekends and things, it's easy enough to find a venue. So Kerry says, located and certified in the US. Hi, welcome Kerry from the United States. Is this an opportunity for dog trainers in the US? Absolutely. You won't be the first international canine body language instructor. We also have Gail Skinner in Portugal, who's running courses, and we would welcome you in the USA. You don't have to come over here to do your in-person course. You can do it live stream. Of course, you're very welcome to join us in beautiful Ipswich if you choose to, but you can do everything on live stream and online, and we would love to have a canine body language instructor operating in the US. So jump in, and we'd love to have you on board. Kerry, also you asked, do you get a pre-packaged course, or is this something you would build for yourself? We give you all the tools. We give you the PowerPoint presentation. So all you in essence have to do is put on your course, market it, turn up and teach. You will have all the tools that you need to get up and running on your first course. Positive Paul says, if you want to do both courses, it would be £2,000. Yes, that would be correct. It is, the price is for each individual course, because there is individual learning for each course. Who's next? Olivia O'Gorman. Hi, Olivia. It's great to see you here. Olivia is a regular student of ours. And Olivia says, hi, Alex. I'm currently doing the CBL course. If I sign up for a reactive course, am I eligible for the same course support for both courses? Of course, Olivia. You know, I will be mentoring everybody on this program, and you will, of course, get supported throughout both your courses. And we're not going to throw people out once you finished your course. You know, we will support you, we will mentor you. We really want to make sure that you will be, and I certainly know in your case, you will be an incredible Reactive Rascals instructor. And jump in, you should do it. This course is made for you. Good dog practice. Rosie Riggs says, I'll be contacting the DTC separately to have a chat. I live in Austria, so the conditions here are a little different, and I would have to teach in German. I'm sure that I'm sure it'll be possible. We don't have any German speaking interpreters or anything, but I'm sure we can work with you to get the presentation translated, and help, and obviously help you with the material so that it can be translated. The best thing is to speak to the Dog Training College team. If anybody would like to have a one-to-one chat with me, do drop me an email, alex.wilson@dogtrainingcollege.co.uk, and then we can organize a 15-minute discovery call on Zoom to chat one-to-one if anybody wants to do that. alex.wilson@dogtrainingcollege.co.uk. Karma Canine Training. Is it possible to have the dates again, please? Unfortunately, I missed the first part of your presentation. Is it possible to catch up? Yes, Karma Dog Training, we will be sending out access to a recording, but let me give you those dates again. And the Canine Body Language course is July 4th, August the 8th, November the 5th. Reactive Rascals is August the 1st, October the 14th, and November the 14th. And I'm really excited. I'm just getting message from the team that people are starting to book their places. So it's really exciting that some of you are jumping in, and that is absolutely brilliant. I can't wait. I can't wait to have you guys all booked on, and then we can start planning these courses. Are there any other questions that anybody has? I'm still happy to take any more questions. Otherwise, big thank you to the DTC for having me on tonight, and a big thank you to you guys for listening. Hopefully it's been interesting what I've shared with you. I know from my personal experience, thank God through lockdown, I've had these courses to teach, because it certainly paid my bills. And I love teaching these courses. They're both really exciting courses that I teach. So just checking on other questions. Diane says, how long is each course? And I don't know if you mean the instructor training days or the courses themselves. The instructor training days, we run from 10 till 5. The courses themselves, Canine Body Language is a 4-hour course. The Reactive Rascals is a 5-hour course. Hopefully that answers your question, Diane. Elaine says, can you do both courses together in November? Yes, you can definitely book onto both courses. That's absolutely fine. Make sure that you get your online stuff done as well, but we'd love to see you on both in November. That would be awesome. Any other questions, Mr. Producer? So I think we're just checking all the chats. None so far. So, well, I think that's probably, you've listened to me now for an hour. So before I go, let me just give you the links again. If you would like to book a one-to-one discovery call with me, drop me an email, alex.wilson@dogtrainingcollege.co.uk. To book your place on the course, go to www.dogtrainingcollege.co.uk. Do bear in mind the courses will sell out. We know that, and I know yours will too. And finally, a big thank you to the team of the Dog Training College, and I look forward to seeing you and speaking to you again very soon. Good night, everybody.